Hello and welcome to a new episode of A Journey to Valhalla with your girl Cassandra. And we're gonna start by sleeping as we always do. We were in the Mistlands and we are going back to the Mistlands. We are still on the hunt for more soft tissue, and I think we all also have to do some trophy hunting. I don't think we have all the trophies that are available yet. So we're gonna eat good food, I think. And I have not eaten. Yes, I have. Oh man. A little confused here. Let's get a bubble going. And then we are going back to the Mistlands and try to see where we have been, what we have been doing in the last episode. We did some puttering around at home, but I think we are still missing trophies here. Or do we? Let me see. Let me check my, check my trophy collection. We do have everything from the Mistlands. We are lacking something from the mountain and we are lacking something from the swamp. That is what is going on here. So, okay, that is where we at. Let's try to see if we can tap some sap. We do have the mist farm and then we have the sap farm, I think. Gonna have to check here. We have 10 in here, which is cool. And then there is another one somewhere up there. Always on the hunt for my stuff here. There, that is that one. And then we do have something going on in this new Mistlands here, which is the sap farm portal. I have to go there too. See that we get all of that jazz. Do we have a sap farm portal somewhere here? That is sap farm. Okay, let's go there. Let's see what we can gather there. So we have slowly extracting here, dried up. And then we should have more here somewhere. Down there. And I can hear a gill. That is another 10. And that is another 10. So we have gathered 46 here now. And thus we can go on doing things here. Want to collect more sap so we can have some of the sap reliant potions too. And then we started decorating things here a little bit. So, oh, that's 60, that's cool. We need more of those. Got some Yggdrasil wood here. We do also need more carapace to make carapace things. And I'm not quite sure where we are at. So we are going through our pocket portal and have a look where we are at there. We are in the Mistlands on the border to some plains here. There's a little bit of mountain going on there too. Okay. I think we want to explore a little bit more here. There's a lot more to be seen here and probably down here. So, in here, nothing. Cool. Gonna pack up and go. Want to find more skull and want to find probably another infested mine. We do need a little bit more carapace. And we do need some more Yggdrasil wood in the end too. There is that route we marked. I might want to... Oh boy. What, another one from behind? Man. They destroyed my bubble. What's going on here? Where did they come from? There has to be something. Because usually if they come, there is something. That was that one burger light. That's the route. Now the question is, can we probably from above see something? Aha, there is something down there. That looks like an excavation or something. It sure is. Okay, that's cool. Now we have a place where we can run to if we need to. Things got destroyed here a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's see. We will have to put a house here with an E. And then we go on searching what other things we can find here. Mage caps. Oh. That sounded an awful lot like an angry Gyal. It is an angry Gyal. It came in right behind us. Okay, we're gonna stand here and watch and see what's going on. Probably we can pick up more stuff here, which is never a bad thing. Man, those Duergar are a little bit stupid, running into their own defenses and getting damaged. Oh, we got things here. Okay. Another buyback. Not bad. Not mad about that. And if the resident Gyal is dead, that means we have an easier time doing things here. Still hearing strange noises here. Not quite sure what that is about. Let's get up there. We can't. Can we? No, we can't. Oh, we could if we had enough stamina, but we haven't. Those mage caps grow in the strangest places, do they? Okay, what have we here? I have not brought the flesh rippers. Oh, and we should bubble up again. And we might try to shoot them hairs with a fireball. This seems to be like an old battlefield with all of those things lying around here. Got a root here. But I cannot see any skull. There is another root here. Finding a cluster. Oh, there is another one there. Finding a cluster of roots. Oh, these are two, huh? Yeah, these are two next to each other. Makes it much easier to swap out the roots for more sap. Okay, I still have not found any skull here though. And we do need more soft tissue. Sap alone is not sufficient. This is a pretty good region to put things to, with all of them roots there. That way is the dwarf house. Oh. There is a bug somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Ugh. And that was... yeah. Gonna roast it. Okay. Roasted bug. And then what have we here? There is a viaduct. If we would need some more metal or something. Gonna leave a mark with a V for viaduct. I can hear another girl. Oh, where's girl? Oh, wait. Let me bubble up. I keep forgetting that that bubble will expire. And it's not making things easier. Not enough stamina here. Want to get up a little higher and see what we can see from above. Can't see where that girl is, I heard. And I can't hear it anymore now. It sounds so close, but you never know. There is something over there. Can you see the top of some sort of house thing? Maybe we can jump on top of that viaduct? We could. The question is, what is that? Is that just a ruin? I can't see any lights, but they might be on the other side. And that girl sounds awfully close. Like it was real close. And I cannot see where it is at all. Might see it when it's right on top of me. Very difficult. I think we have to try and build portal and go home, because looking at my shadow, it's late. Might be a little higher. Ugh, get up. Really, I can... This sounds so close. I'm scared. But then again, the sounds in the Mistlands do sound very different, and it's very hard to tell where things are. At least for me. There might be people out there who can do it easily. I can't. So I think we want to see that we get home here. There should be some clear space around here. That's very dark here. And usually when it's very dark, there is less mist there. That would be probably a nice place to go look for things. Okay, we've got some things. We've got some carapace and something of that. What did I... Yeah, the blood clots. And then trophies. Some seeker meat that needs to go into the kitchen, and some black marble. That goes somewhere here. And that goes somewhere here. Where is the seeker meat? Oh, I put it up there because I've got so much. Aha, now our eggs are working too after we did move the food a little bit to the center. Okay, still no skull though. And we still want to do some decorating here. What? Oh. That caught me by surprise. Me 2 times, man. Yeah. I thought about we would probably want to... What is glittering here? Oh, some wood. Want to add some Dwerger lanterns to this house. On the inside and probably on the outside. Let me see what we need to do to make that happen. Those lanterns take bronze, circling cores, and crystal. Okay. That should not be too difficult. We do have bronze, do we? We are a little low on 10 though. Okay, let's get more bronze going. We need to run some forest to get us a little bit more tin, huh? So that was bronze and then circling cores and crystal. There's the crystal. Let's make one for the inside and one for the outside for now. And then we can build those wall lanterns, that ones. That needs copper and chains and the black forge in the vicinity. Okay, we do have the copper. And we do have copper. And we do have the chains. Carrying too much? What is in my pocket? Oh, all of that. Yeah, let's get the crystal back in the box here. We don't need that anymore. And then we need some chains. We're a little low on chains, huh? I think we have to be visiting the swamp for a little bit. But what I want to do here, I want to put up those Sturga lanterns. And maybe one to this side here. They do not give up a lot of light, but I think they look nice. Okay, we do need more chains. We do need more tin. And we determined that we run out of iron. So probably would be wise if we would make a dip into swamp. Let me see. Do we have an iron portal somewhere? We have a circling portal here that could provide us with more coal and circling cores, and there is 3 unworked mines here. And then there is a swamp portal with unworked mines here too. So we can make a dip into this, and then we could probably take a look at this here too. And then what I probably want to do, I started that in another private world I have running to try things out. And it might be a good idea to leave a numbered portal on every continent where I don't already have a portal, like Elder Hildir or something like that. So we can easily go back to prior biomes. I mean, we do have a lot of stuff. Let me remove all of the markers so we can see what we have there. We do have a lot of stuff explored already, but there is a new thing in the game, and we might want to go find us some forest that we have not yet explored. Maybe turn on the portal so we can see. Okay, we have 2 portals here, we have 2 here, we have 1 here. As far as I can fathom, that all could be reached by that portal here. We have portal at Haldor's, I shall hope. And all of this here can be explored by that portal. And we have the Howling portal here. We have a lot of exploring to do here still, huh? And there is so much we have not seen, and from the boat portal we can go see what's here. Yeah. The new thing in the game is a stone that can be placed and decorated with a face. It's called, oh, I can't sleep. I have worked all through the night. Well, wow. It can be decorated by with a face and then with other things too. And it can be found, goes the saying, in the forest and the meadows and the swamp. But you have to find it, and finding it has proved a little difficult for me in my private game. So we might want to try to do that too. But I think first we have to do some swamping. And I think we will go through that swamp portal. I don't know if that one is active anywhere. Let's go here and see about the swamp house, what we have active there, and while we're here can also get all of that jazz sorted. We do have a swamp portal house here. I'm not quite sure. We do have an iron portal. Let me try that out. I never saw one. No, we don't. This one is not there. So let's put that to swamp. Let's go see about that here. We would have to bring the swamp key anyways. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have the swamp key. We have to bring the swamp key. And we're gonna be doing a little bit of iron collecting because we are way low. Put that to bone mass. Just so it's not connected here, because what I really want to do is connect it back home. So we can be at home at once and not run around the forest space to get home. Okay, where did we put that swamp key? Huh. Now we have to try and find that thing. And I don't have the slightest idea where we put that. Did we put it in with the valuable stuff down here? Yeah. Okay, at least that. Okay, Hildir can be swamp. We're gonna get us a little bit of iron first. Because I think we are down to like 10 iron. That is no fun. And we're gonna see what's going on here. Okay, that one is empty. And then that one. Well, what is this here? Open corridors. Okay. Then If we do our usual left, we have to go here. We want the pickaxe. And with a black metal pickaxe, this should be quick work to get all of that sorted here. There seems to be a block behind this here. There is. That should be no big problem at all. Well. That is kind of boring to do, but that's the game for you. You have to have some iron. Also, we might think about getting the flesh rippers back in our inventory because they are good weapons to deal with minor foes. Don't even need to carry around the Himinafu all the time. That one I made specifically to clear the infested mines. This is not yielding very much, but hey. It's easy access. You can hear a drogger in here. I'd want to shoot that one over there. Is there more? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Probably behind one of those mud piles there. We do not have Meginjord with us, so we can't carry as much. Gonna be encumbered a lot. Oh, we found chains. That is cool. And this being vanilla, it will take quite some hacking to get up to speed with the iron again. I think we might do one crypt and then we might go and do a little bit more Mistlanding. Why don't you destroy that viaduct, you say? There's iron in that viaduct, you say? Yeah, I know. But there is no chains in the viaduct, and we are low on chains. And in those crypts, in the boxes, you can find chains. That is why I'm going that route. And do mine the iron in the sunken crypts, because we do need us more chains. Okay, we got everything here. Then there is another one here. And I do hope that there is a Christmas room or a lot of boxes we can pick stuff from. Sorry. It is a way easier to get the chains from the boxes in the sunken crypt than to get them by trying to find wraiths in the night. Although we might want to do that because we are missing the wraith trophy. And that is everything here. So we might want to do a run around in the night and see if we can get ourselves that wraith trophy that we are still missing. I bear in mind there is not that much in here. We might also, for quicker killing of stuff, get the sledgehammer. That is shooting at me. And you do feel the levels so much. Do we want to play with that? I don't think. Ooh. 2-star Draugr. Man. That one does hurt. There we go. Points. Interesting. That's the other side from a dead end on the other side, I guess. It does look like there was something, but there ain't. Okay, we're carrying too much. Just gonna drop off all of the iron there. We can carry that out later. I have to carry all of that stuff over to the forest base and get it smeltering so we can replenish our supplies. There is some more iron in the boxes in the Mistland's workshop, but it's not that much either. So getting a little more does not hurt at all. There is nobody here. Might be something there. No, it's just a dead end. And I think that's the last bit of that one. Oh, there is a passage here, so there could be a little bit more there. Ooh, there is a bonfire there. There is a Draugr Elite standing right next to that. Okay, that is that, and then I might want to bubble up because those Draugr Elites do hit hard. And I don't have the patience to play games with that one. Well, we know that already. There's money. Nice. There is Mod Rover. I can hear them. Okay, that was the one. We have to get more iron. And then the second one is we have to get more tin, which means we have to visit the forest. That looks an awful lot like there is more of that jazz going on here. Can we? Ah, we can. Nice. Roast them a little bit. A little difficult here, huh? Can't reach that. One pile down there. A sledgehammer would be a nice thing to have here. Because we cannot reach that jazz by fireball. Now we did it. Here we go. Stuff lying around here that I can't carry because I am so full already. I think we need to be going home and delivering what we found here. Can't even pick it up because my inventory is so full. More money, no chain. And that is the end of it. We have to get to the next one, I think. Was that the way out? I think yes. Okay. Let's get all of that in that box here. It is night in the swamp. Can we carry those 30? Can't do that. I have to do it in 2 goes because we won't be able to jump. And my Wisp-Light is giving me the shivers because it feels like there is a wraith at our shoulder. And what is that? Scrap iron. Okay. there. We can't carry all of that. Probably like that. Okay. Have all that iron in our inventory. That is really a lot of stuff here. It needs to go to the other side. One chain. And where did we put the arrows? Stairs, I guess. Somewhere here. And that. What is going on there? Like, wow. A lot of noise from our logs that are fighting something here again. Man, look at that. They are going at it. Wow, that one flew. Run around here and you find things flying through the air. We might want to get the log saddle in the morrow, because with that action oh well, there are still 3 in there. Okay, I'm good with that. Can live with that. I'm gonna get to bed then. I wanted to... What? Oh, hair trophy. I found more things. I wanted to put away the remaining stuff and now I got more. What else? That all belongs in the kitchen. Trophy will need to go here. Okay. And then we have some... that. And some of that. Honey. Getting a little better here. And then money. Yeah, not bad. We will have to repair in the morrow before we go to the mist. We have to repair the stuff. For now, we're gonna have a short little break here. I'm gonna be right back with you. Okay, let's sleep. And then we're gonna move our portal a little bit to the next crypt. Maybe before we do that, let's eat and get the metal to the other side. Because we have to smelter all of the metal too. It's not helping if we just have it here. We can put it in the smelters. I think we should have some coal still in the smelters. And also bring the black metal home. Yeah, let's see if we have. That one is empty, that one is empty, everything is empty, so we need the coal first. The last one has some coal in it. Not quite sure we have enough here. Might want to visit the Surtling spawners a few times to get more coal. Yeah, it's not enough. We don't have enough coal. Can we walk around here? I think we made it so we can, yeah. Okay. So that was that, and then let's get 10 of those in that one. Just to have it in there. And then we're gonna be picking up what is down there. We did smelter quite a lot of stuff here. There is all kinds of things around here that we have not yet picked up. There's also tin and copper. I did not remember that we did that. Also iron. It's quite a lot of stuff here. Let's get that home real quick. Well, that is cool. So we don't have to do another crypt right now. Because we do have some metal here. Still do want to go and do something about the tin. Yes, that is not a lot of tin. So we might take the boat and do some more boating, but we do not have pocket portal to go with our boat. So I think what we're gonna be doing we rename what? We named them that one A. Go through here, rename that one A2, so we have the pocket portal free. That one can sit here for a while. We'll be coming back to doing that at a later time. And then we have to pick up another portal or 2 or 7. So we do need oh, we are pretty low on fine wood too. And we are low on ice. Okay, it is high time we got to the forest then, I think. So we have 2 portals. Now where is that portal here? All of that we already explored. That might mean we cannot find that thing here. Okay. We will call this portal 1. Leave it here. So we can come back here again. And then we're gonna be taking our boat out. And go find a little more land. And we specifically want unexplored forest here. That is what we are after. We might want to be revisiting some of the continents we were at and have not left a numbered portal there. Just for the sake of being able to portal there back there if we want to. And we do have, like, I want to probably go around here. Get going, come on. I want to get on with this. Also, I think we never found a serpent trophy, did we? So that is another trophy that is missing in our collection. We should probably be going on a serpent hunt too. Not quite sure that that bit here will yield one of those stones because we have been in the vicinity and it will have been generated, if not rendered in, but at least it's generated probably. So that will not be very helpful. At one point we might want to see about that over there. Oh, look at that. Found more of those leviathans, like 2 of them close together. Don't have any particular need for that. I wonder if in the 1.0 version they will add something more to do with that resource, because honestly it seems such a big heap of resources that can be found and nothing to be done with it other than the harpoon and the razor. Seems a little strange to me. Same holds true for that chunk of wood here, and there is no boat here. Have to paddle our way out of there. Smoldering Tomb, that would be a place where we could find a lot of forest and all of it is unexplored. So looks like we are headed there. Another one of those. Interesting. There is more forest over there too. Oh yeah, that's that forest here. And that's plains over there. Like here the mist ends and the plains start. Kinda wanna run around everywhere there. And there is bone mist marker, a swamp we never saw. And I don't have a portal other than the queen on that continent. Yeah, it looks like we are short on all the early biome supplies, so yes, so we gonna do another running around in the forest for a while. We could even pick up every stone we encounter and replenish our stone supplies. We still have not built that harbor we were talking about for all the time, and we didn't do it. That looks like more swamp there and more swamp here. So much swamp going on everywhere. We have no bad weather on the ocean. Let's get closer to that swamp then. So I at least can see what is there. Don't want to sail around in the fog where you can't see what's going on. Do we need things from the swamp also, like blood bags and that? I don't know. I don't know really if there is need for more blood bags. Chronically low on blood bags usually. Okay, the smoldering tomb is here. That should be probably reachable by whatever means. Oh yeah, we can stop by the plains, get some more cloudberries. That is a tiny bit of plains here. That would be a nice place for a base too. Ooh, this is gonna be stretching my boat. I think we're gonna go land not in the plains but in the forest. And then we're gonna be leaving number 2 portal there. And see if we can find us. It should be far enough from spawn to be containing one of those rocks we want to find. I've never seen one in the wild. I have watched a video that Iron Gate brought out, and then I have watched another video by, I think, Spazzy Games, who explained about it a little bit more. So I have seen, so we can probably get some fishing done here too. I have seen what it should look like, but I've never seen one in person. So, gonna see what's coming of this. Okay, there we go. We put a port portal for now because for the numbered portal we have to rename something at home first. So this is gonna be boat. And then, mark that on the map. We don't search for a boat then. And then we're gonna be starting in and collecting stuff here, I guess. We have to collect tin too. We can bubble up. I don't think we really need the bubble here because it's Black Forest and our armor is so high. Ooh, look, look, look. That is cool. Want that fine wood. We are low on fine wood too. So what we're trying to do here is find stones and hope that we find the one stone. And we gather some tin while we are at it. And just to make it easier on me, I don't get confused, I will be picking up every stone I find. Okay, we are already full, so we have tin in our pockets. Let's just drop that off at home real quick. I'm just dropping it in here. That's a little bit of stuff. It's not a lot, but it's some. We are so low on fine wood. I think we have to go to the wood farm and see that we get more fine wood. We can't go on for very much longer because it's gonna be night soon and I can't see the stones in the dark. So we're gonna hit some more tin. And then we go home, I think. Yeah, okay. I think that's that for the day. We have to get all of that chest over to our forest base at Ravensburg, and then gonna go another day and run the forest and hope for Muppets. So some stones and some fine wood and a lot of tin. That's 39 tin, that's pretty cool. And some berries. Let's go sleep. Gonna have a short break here. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, let's sleep. Let's hope for a whole bunch of Muppets so we can stock up on ice. And then we also have to stock up on fine wood. I think we can leave the magic gear at home and go with the more cheap food. so we don't have to carry that much. Like that. And I have a big health bar because I ate 3 health foods and only have a little tiny bit of a stamina bar, but that is not a big problem, I think, because we have to go slow-ish anyways, so we don't overlook the stones. I think we are good on the tin for now. We can do more tin hunting later if we want to. I do want to find me stones and Muppets. That's the objective we have here. And to make it easier on me, I'm gonna be picking up every stone we find, so we don't accidentally overlook some. Searching this whole area. It's gonna take a while. And where are the Muppets? There is no Muppets. And there ain't many stones either. This is gonna be boring if there are no Muppets. There are some. I'm so OP with that. That is really a thing. Oh, we're gonna get us some eyes here, that is for sure. I have to be careful, I keep running in circles here. Searching always the same place over and over again. Okay, and this is not as big as I had hoped. Well, this is 6 more eyes. We could pick the pistols too while we're here. It's really not that easy to see all of the stones. You might overlook them and run right past the one stone you're searching for. There is skellies here. that many stones here, huh? Some said they are often tucked underneath a tree. Some said they found them on a slope. So I think really it doesn't matter. Can be wherever. And for sure I'm not up to wanting to try and find that thing and go do nothing else but finding that thing for a long time. From what it looked in Spazzy's video, it was like about double the size of a normal rock. And then more smooth. Only normal stones. This is quite a boring job. I wish there were some kind of a hint or something where you could find it, like some particles or something you could see from farther away. Okay, we are full. We have to get home with that and deliver what we collected so far. Also, it's not yet really clear if this will stay in the game or if the devs will take it out again. There have been a lot of voices saying they wanted to keep it. So we can hope that the devs do leave that nice little Easter egg in there for the completionist folks among us. Of which I have been guilty, being a completionist, trying to gather every resource and every fish and every trophy and every whatever, what have you. So I would love if that stayed as an option. If you don't want to, you don't have to go search for it. But if you're into that thing, it would give you one more thing to be doing in the game. Gathered quite a lot of stuff here, but no pet rock. Oh, did I put my portal? I have been roaming to get a little bit more. And I forgot where I put my portal. Should be somewhere over there, I think. Should be in the habit of marking the spot. It would be extremely helpful if I did that. Well, that gained us 8 more eyes. That is good, but not enough. Oh, I think we have to try and stock up on eyes way more. I'm not quite sure that we do have more eyes over at Regensburg. I think we looked it up if there were more, but I'm not quite sure. So we did pick up everything till here or something. That sounds like a troll. That sounds like skellies. Also, it would be quite neat if you could find it like in the vicinity of a troll. That would be a marker. So if there was a troll cave, this is mistier. Interesting. Okay, we have more fish bait then. There are numerous scenarios I could think up for how one could mark or make it a little easier to find. It is a chore, for sure, because you have to run all of that and pick everything up because it's so easy to overlook something. Got quite some thistle there. I hear something and I'm not quite clear what I'm hearing. There is a troll cave. Surprisingly little Muppets around here. But look at that. so much copper. Like that is one copper node. And then there is another one right on top of it. That Howling Cavern should be somewhere here. Like her. I'm right on top of the marker, but where is it? Not the Howling Cavern. Sorry, the Smoldering Tomb. Like the marker is right here. There is no Smoldering Tomb here. What is going on here? Like that's right where that ruin is. That's like right where I am, but I can't see a smoldering tomb here. Well, we have to have another look. Huh. Now this is super strange. Well, it is super strange and we have to go home because it's getting night and it is already 1.5 hours we have been playing, so we're gonna have to end the episode here and go on searching for that stone in another episode. But what really stumps me is that there is the marker for the smoldering tomb, and there is no smoldering tomb there at all. This is really strange. Okay, then that. What else? Troll hide. Bones. And the other stuff goes... What we have? We have berries. Mushrooms. And pistol. Some seeds. And some money. Okay, that was that. Okay. So I'm gonna be saying my goodbyes here because this episode is at its end, and we're going to go on in the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing. Ring the bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. And with that, I'm gonna bid you a good night wherever you are on this world, and we're gonna be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye.